Oregano.
Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since I updated you on my everyday carry, so I wanted to do a quick video to bring you up to speed on what's changed and also what hasn't. As usual, there's links to all the items in the description, so check that out below if you want to pick up any of these things. I've also managed to get you guys an exclusive 20% off discount code for a few of the items in today's video, so make sure you stick around to hear more about that later. Also, based on popular request, I've now set up a Pinterest board where you can find links to all of my favourite garb, so definitely check that out if you're interested to know more. So let's get started. First up is one of my absolute favourites at the moment, which is this white Casio GShock. It's a simple, waterproof, battery-powered watch that's super cheap, only around $90, so it's a great option for wearing on days when you don't want to worry about bashing a more expensive watch around. Sometimes referred to as Casioks because they share the same opticon resemblance with the Royal Oak luxury watches. I went for the white option instead of transparent because the transparent watches have a tendency of turning yellow after a few months of use, and then they just look rubbish. I'm also a big sucker for a white watch, and if Apple ever bring back the ceramic white Apple Watch, I might consider getting one. Next up is the Whoop Band 4.0, which I've been using for a couple of months now. If you haven't heard of Whoop, it's a fairly new player on the fitness tracker scene, and what makes it unique is its subscription model. So rather than paying up front for an expensive piece of tech that will inevitably be outdated soon, Whoop instead takes the subscription approach and will automatically update your band when the new tech releases. So I decided to give it a go, and everything so far has been a really enjoyable experience, including the app, which probably has the best user experience of any fitness tracker on the market. I got 3 different band colours so I can rotate them around, and the absence of a screen means that I end up wearing this 24/7. Whoop actually make this really easy to do, as you can charge the battery with this portable charger. So this doesn't replace my smartwatch, but it's more of a passive tracker that I wear all the time. I'm also going to be doing a dedicated video on the Whoop, so subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see that soon. While we're on the subject of tech, my daily phone of choice is still the iPhone 13 Pro. It's just a brilliant phone, and the iPhone 14 Pro didn't have enough updates in my opinion to justify the upgrade. If you want to see my detailed opinion on that, then go and check out the dedicated video I did about that on the channel. When it comes to protecting my iPhone, I'm still using the same screen protector, and I'm also still using the same case from Mujo, which has this handy little card holder in the back. I'll link to both of these below. A popular favourite from my EDC last time was this Aesop hand sanitizer spray, which is great if you're in a pinch and need clean hands. It smells great with ingredients like mandarin, rosemary and cedar, and whilst it seems expensive at first glance for an alcohol-based sanitizer, I found it lasts ages. One of the best things about this, because it's in a spray form versus a gel, it means you can actually spray it onto items as well to desanitize them. I just leave mine in the car or chuck it in a backpack when I'm heading out of the house, and I can't recommend this enough. Another item that's an absolute essential on this list is some wireless earbuds with active noise cancelling. My favourites at the moment are the AirPods Pro. They're expensive, but if you're using an iPhone, they're just a complete no-brainer at the moment. A very close runner-up for me is the Nothing Ear 2s. You don't get anywhere near the same quality as the AirPods Pro, but they punch well above their weight for the price. If you haven't seen my video on these yet, then definitely check that out below. When it comes to my wallet, I'm still using the Zip Lux wallet from Maker. If you haven't heard of Maker before, then you're in luck, because they happen to be the sponsor of today's video. Maker is a design studio and product manufacturer founded by Jason Gregory in 2007. They actually make a wide range of different accessories, which you'll see featured throughout this video, as well as furniture and interior architecture as well. From my perspective, what makes them stand out is their incredible dedication to the craft with a goal to creating long-lasting designs. Rather than creating products in response to a trend, instead they design timeless pieces focused on quality and utility. And that kind of deliberation is evident in the detail of the studio's work, where small leather goods like this wallet are meticulously stitched by hand. I asked the lovely team at Maker for an exclusive discount code for you guys, which I'll link to in the description description below, so definitely go and check them out. If you're looking for a relatively affordable but classic pair of glasses, then I'd highly recommend the Bailey Nelson Palmer model. Bailey Nelson is an Australian eyewear company, and they've got some really classic designs alongside some more modern options. I've got these in a few different colours, and this is the green model with blue light filtered lenses to help filter out harmful blue light from screens, especially in the evenings if I'm working late. Another brand of glasses I really like is Cubits, but they can be a bit more expensive, so just bear that in mind. I keep them in this suede leather slipcase, which is again from Maker. It's so much more streamlined than other glasses cases, and I found it protects the lenses really well. Another expensive item, but well worth it as an investment for the long term. When it comes to sunglasses, my go-to at the moment are the Kinney Sun from Garrett Light in the champagne finish. Fair warning, they're not cheap, but for me, this is another one of those purchases that could last you for a lifetime. And once again, I keep these in a case from Maker. This is the Shale Suede glasses case that they do. They're fully lined and made from Horween leather, and they feature a snap front closure made from antique brass with a finish that's hand sewn and hand painted. Another item I tend to take with me everywhere are these recycled notebooks from Tokoru. Made from a vegan leather and with 100% recycled paper, these are a brilliant option if you're trying to be a little more sustainable. I tend to go through these quite quickly, so the recycled aspect to these definitely helps with my conscience a little bit. Not to mention, I love the design of these. They're just super clean and simple. Check them out in the link below. Talking of Tokoru, this is also where I got my pencil case from. Made from recycled leather, it's the perfect slimline shape to carry around just a couple of items. Inside I keep a rubber, a click pencil, there's a standard pencil as well which I haven't used yet, and then two pens which I'm really fond of. The first is the Friction Ball clicker pen, which has a unique feature in that you can actually rub out what you've written just like a rubber. And then the second is this Pilot sign pen, which I'd also highly recommend. Perhaps a slightly odd addition next, this torch is something that always stays in my car or by the front door. You might think it's a bit of a strange thing to have these days in the era of torches on phones, but I'd rather not be solely reliant on my phone's battery. This torch is brilliant. I love the aluminium finish and its simple, compact shape. It's super cheap, really small, and it's a great thing to have lying around. Trust me, you'll thank yourself for picking one of these up. When it comes to charging, I'm still using the Native Union charging cables. I've got a couple of different ones depending on which device I'm using, but I haven't found a better cable around. I usually get these in the longest possible option, so if you're in an airport or hotel room where the power socket is in an awkward position, this won't let you down. Something I'm carrying around a lot less with me these days, now that Apple has finally brought back the HDMI and microSD ports on their MacBooks, is this USB-C Hub by Satechi. It's got pretty much every port you need on here, including an Ethernet adapter, so it's a really handy thing to have in your bag. Last year I spent a lot of time searching around for the best one of these, and this was the one I landed on. It's by far the best looking and it works really well. When it comes to portable SSDs, Samsung still makes the best for the price in my opinion. I've upgraded from the T7 Touch to this new T7 Shield version. It's a great option if you want a little more rugged protection, as it features this protective rubber casing around it so you don't have to worry about bumps and scrapes. And it's still really small, especially in comparison to something like my iPhone. One of the downsides with this though is that unfortunately it's a bit of a dust magnet, which can be a bit annoying. So that's definitely something worth considering. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and definitely check out all the links in the description. And another shout out to Maker as well for sponsoring this video. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.